Ta-da! So I am indeed filming inside of a closet, which you could probably tell. And if you're wondering why I'm inside a closet, it's because my boyfriend trapped me here. Please help. No, I'm just in the middle of a move, and I'm getting caught. It's like I have to part the Red Sea here. I'm right in the middle of a move, and I don't want stalkers to be able to look through my windows and see where I live, so the closet is my best bet. Anyway, I have something very different today that I am excited to show you. I always thought that I had more talent than I know what to do with, and so I would like to share some of that talent with you. So today is a crafting video, the first of its kind. It's going to be the only video you ever need to see if you ever want to make anything, ever. You want to make jewelry, you want to make costumes, you want to build a house out of cardboard boxes, set yourself up on a nice spot under the bridge. Prime real estate, right across from a beautiful view of the dumpster. Never have to worry when trash day is. Every day is trash day under the bridge, but today I'm going to teach you how to make a horn. Like animal horns. Yes, it's a horn, except ours aren't going to look anything like horns. You know what, let's just jump right into it. These are the horns we're going to be making. They look like garbage because they're made out of garbage. Much like yours truly. I was conceived in a dumpster. Sure is horny, am I right? God, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel now. First, grab a good pair of crafting gloves. I like to use pretty fingerless gloves. It makes it easier to grip while you work, but still looks good enough to distract you from the fact that your life is going nowhere and you're sitting here making a piece of shit pair of horns. Second, get all your materials. I like to dig through the trash and find whatever I can to build up the bulk of the horns. Be careful when digging in the trash. Throw away the dangerous or unneeded stuff, but keep any paper or tinfoil that you find. No, that's not the trash we're looking for. Oh, what's that I spy? Perfect. If you don't find what you need in the trash, get creative. There's trash all around you. You'll want to wash away the smell of last week's Totino pizza rolls from your foil. For this, I like to use water and a sink. But if you're in Louisiana or Alabama or any other trash places with no running water, feel free to go outside and use the swamp. Just watch out for gators and murderers. Clean. Once you have your materials collected, put them in front of you and stare at them for a bit. Pick each one up individually and contemplate on why you've decided to take this avenue in your life. You'll need galvanized steel wire. I also like to use wire coat hangers or anything that can get rid of that little pregnancy problem that you have. Don't forget the trash or other things you'll never need. You'll also need ribbon or fabric cut into strips. I stole this fabric from Joann's at a very busy Memorial Day sale where I smuggled it out between my legs. And now it's time to shape the wire. You'll need to shape it into the shape of the horn that you want. If you've ever picked the lock of an ex's house because he stole your dog even though you adopted it together and he made you pay most of the adoption fees, then you'll probably have experience manipulating wire. I want my dog back, Jeremy! Make sure to take a break every once in a while. Don't overwork yourself. Wrap the paper around your wire as tight as you can. Build it up layer by layer. Don't worry if it doesn't look good now. That just means you didn't try hard enough. And we're going to have to fix your mistakes later, just like your mom when she bailed you out of jail for that DUI. But hey, who's judging? Alcohol and amphetamines are the only thing that make my 2-hour commute to work tolerable. Make sure your foil is totally dry before applying it to the horn. This shot doesn't look good because I was drunk through most of film school. You can wipe it down with paper towels if you'd like, because who cares about the earth anyway? I like to use a floral pattern paper towel because I'm gay. Just make sure you clean up so your roommates won't freak out and demand that you leave the house again because you're a dirty, dirty pig. Once you've gotten the shape that you want, wrap the end in foil and try and flatten it out as much as you can, much like your chest, you failed drag queen. Cover the horn in tinfoil until it shines like the chandelier you drop on a group of unsuspecting opera-goers. Now that you've got the foil flattened out and wrapped completely, it's time to start wrapping with your fabric. Here's what it looks like now and what it should look like once you've finished wrapping. After a long night, the horns are finally built up. Wow, looks great. Just remember to keep shaping the horns until you get the desired thickness. Remember, a thin horn is a boring horn. If you're choosing to use fabric instead of ribbon like the loser you are, cut them into strips. You'll need to fold it over and glue the end down to keep it from fraying on your horn. I like to use hot glue because the burning pain reminds me that I'm still alive somewhere in there, and the alcohol hasn't completely taken over. Wrap the horn with your stripped fabric like you would a Civil War battle wound. Make sure to glue your strip down over the frayed ends of itself as you wrap it up the horn. If that doesn't make sense to you, there's probably no hope for this project and you should quit now and learn to code. Remember as you wrap to keep the curve of the horn in mind. Overlap thinner on the inside and wider on the outside. No joke, just a helpful hint. This part is very time consuming, so I've edited this down into a montage because I'm running out of jokes. Once you reach the edge of the horn, cut off the excess ribbon. And then glue up the end, just like a botched circumcision. At the end, it should look like total shit, just like your children after raising them for 18 years. But at least the horns will never disappoint you by becoming a stand-up comedian. Repeat this process on the second horn. I'm not gonna explain how to do it again because Mama don't like to repeat herself. Alright, looks like we're finished. Congratulations, you've made something you'll probably never use and doesn't look good. And it smells like the hooker that slept in the Pizza Hut dumpster last night. Do whatever you want with them. I don't know what to tell you because my contract only states that I have to show you how to make the horn, not tell you what to do when you're done with them. I'm not your mom, I don't want to be your mom, and I'd probably throw you down the stairs if I was your mom. I'm mounting my horns onto a headpiece I've already made, but I don't want to tell you how I made that because I don't want you to be prettier than me. That's it, that's all. Horns are done. They look great. Best part is you can twist them and pull them and maneuver them because of the wire in the middle. Overall, this project took like 3 hours total, maybe. Had to fight off a lot of homeless collecting trash. Didn't know the homeless population was so big on crafting, but ultimately super easy project that's really not that hard to do, and the end result is great from 16 feet away. You can use them in movies, but only in wide shots. If you're performing, they look great if you're standing way at the back of the stage, which is an option. Just tell people to throw tips. Tips, tomatoes, parties, babies, whatever they're gonna throw. Anyway, that's the conclusion of this crafting video. I hope you learned something, because I sure as hell learned nothing from you. Also, my makeup today is just natural brow. Don't know if you noticed. I do not look great. Anyway, I'm Jody Fosterchild, and this has been Crafting with Crackheads, which is a title that I might change in the future. Goodbye.